Beit Shalom means house of peace and wholeness. It's a term used by the Jewish tradition to refer to places that provide us with a sense of wholeness in a world that often feels broken. Over the course of the last year, Temple Beth Shalom in New City, New York, has been one of those places. It has been a Beth Shalom, a house of wholeness, a Reformed synagogue in Rockland County that has found ways of helping congregants heal during a troubled year. In March of 2020, the coronavirus sent all of us into a frenzy, keeping us from so much of what brings us joy and meaning. We felt lonely. Many lost jobs, businesses, and income. Loved ones got sick, and so many passed away. We spent this past year grieving over the losses that have overwhelmed our entire globe. Beginning last March, TBS began streaming its religious services with the cantor and rabbi appearing from their homes or live from an empty sanctuary. Both the religious and nursery school evolved their whole program over Zoom, finding new ways to engage our children. Our rabbi hosted a series of live interviews and speakers with physicians and virologists to learn more about COVID, with newscasters such as Geraldo Rivera talking about the politics of COVID, with actors and social justice advocates such as Deborah Messing talking about leadership, and of course, with Jewish leaders in our own community and well beyond. Temple Beth Shalom organized special classes with professors from Brandeis University and Hebrew Union College and the president of the World Union for Progressive Judaism. The cantor held monthly Rosh Chodesh events and get-togethers. As the world was largely locked down over the course of the past year, Temple Beth Shalom found ways to be a constant part of congregants' lives, making sure to provide opportunities for all of us to learn, to question, and to inquire. Of course, this all meant that this year we would need to focus on technology. Over the course of this past year, congregant Howie Zales and an assortment of volunteers have truly come through. Howie's company, HJZ Productions, took over the high holidays and ensured that we could still connect to one another despite the inability to be together in a physical building. And today, with 2 cameras and an assortment of equipment in our sanctuary, Temple Beth Shalom is on the cutting edge of virtual engagement, helping to ensure that we can be present for all of those who cannot make it to the synagogue. Of course, it has not only been streaming services, speakers, and events that have mattered over the course of this year, it has also been what you do not see that has made a difference. Over the course of the last year, there has been loss of all kinds, and the Temple Beth Shalom clergy and leadership have been there. Whether through synagogue-wide phone chains, Zoom shivas, or driveway visits, the synagogue has continued to find ways of connecting and being available for those in our community with needs. And of course, this has especially meant time given to those with deep loneliness. So many congregants today have dealt with the trauma of being alone. As the winter months brought cold and reduced the ability to be outside, these congregants needed our temple more than ever before. It is clear that the world will look different in the future. The coronavirus and the shutdown that it created have changed the world forever. This leaves us with a question. What will be the place of the synagogue in the future? Will Jews support its place in the Jewish world? In Jewish life today, the synagogue remains the only institution that can protect a communal form of Judaism. Only through the synagogue and its membership will we be able to train and employ qualified rabbis, cantors, and educators. Only through the synagogue and its membership will we be able to demonstrate for our children that an organized Jewish life matters.